So the generator is 5 generators in one, okay? But I'm showing it here as just a home backup generator, okay? It's got 5 applications, but we're just showing as one. When you go to Home Depot, you buy a generator, you're buying that generator. It's just a home backup. It does one purpose. This does 5, okay? So number one, you know, the thing's a huge UPS system, okay? Uninterrupted power supply. We have a bank in Milwaukee that uses it for their security, their power their elevator, and run their ATMs. So if they lose their power, you're not going to get stuck in the elevator. Your security's not going to go down. So they're safe. They're using it as a huge UPS system, and it backs up their computers and stuff like that. Okay. And it'll run that system for 3 days, you know, just on the stored power. Okay, so not only again are we showing it as a home backup generator, but we're showing it as, you know, the 5 features. So number one, UPS system. Number 2, portable generator. These are used on construction sites. They're used on, you know, cottages, you know, wherever you want to take them. They have a full drive system. So to turn the machine on, okay, so the elderly don't have to deal with gas and oil and starting and chokes and batteries everywhere on. Okay, there's no smoke, no smell. Now, as a portable generator, it's got a drive system. So you press the safety, you twist the throttle, it'll jump right out of here. You drive it just like you would drive an electric scooter.
Yeah.
Okay, forward, reverse, got tons of power. We drove this thing right up in the van on the ramps. It'll drive right in the back of a pickup. So it's a portable generator. Guys are using them, you know, on job sites. They're putting them in their vans.
By the way, they've taken that off for the African model, just to make it a little more cost effective.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, anyways, there's your portable. Now it's a residential backup generator, and this is what I'm going to explain here. This is how we've got it set up. So that's the third. You know, the fourth thing, it's a renewable power station. The military, we built 2 of these for the U.S. military right now. They're using them out in the desert. They got them on ships in the middle of the ocean. And what they're doing is they're just plugging in portable solar, and they're having the best form of electricity at their fingertips. This is pure sine wave, so there's no dirty power, there's no surges or spikes, so they can run their medical equipment, they can run their computers, everything's safe. You know, and then the other thing is it's a home control center where the homeowner's in control of their electricity. Right now, you don't pay your power bill, you're cut off. If you have one of these, you have the option of flipping a switch and saying, you know what, I'm going to shut the grid off. I'm going to use my generator today, or I'm gonna flip it over and I'm just gonna use grid power. But the homeowner's in control of what they want to do, not the power company. You know, right now, you don't pay your bill, you're cut off. You don't have that option. With this generator, we give the homeowner the option to either use the power, sell the power, or do what they want. But they've got control. So that's five purposes in one little package. So in this application, we're showing you if you were to lose your power in your home, all the hurricane people and everybody who's without power, these are the essentials which you need. And what we've got is your fridge, your freezer, your air conditioning. Okay, this is your furnace, because the only electrical item in your furnace is the fan. We've got your well pump. So if you don't have city water, you've got your well water, which is 220. We've got your sub pump, so your basement doesn't flood. You know, you got TV, lights, computer, printer. So all this stuff is on right now. So we got, you know, these are the essentials that you need in your home.
Exactly.
If you were to lose your power. So, are we yelling and screaming? You're not hearing nothing. Okay. There's no smoke. There's no fumes. We're not dealing with nothing. You see how simple it was to turn it on and off. Okay. So for the elderly, you know, it's
just the flip of a switch.
It doesn't get any simpler than that. So, boom, it's on. Okay, so right now, we're powering what I have on. The way I have this set up is so that I can display the different items, put different loads on it. So that's why I have the switches. Normally in your home, you wouldn't have the switches, you just have the outlets.
Right.
Yeah.
So basically, I have the fridge, the freezer's on, the TV, lights, the computer, printer. Those are the things that are on 24/7 in your home. Okay, so once in a while you'll have your furnace on. Once in a while you have your well pump, your air conditioning, your sub pump. Okay, those are everything on at the same time.
Yeah.
Come over here. You'll see there's the display gives you tons of data. Let me close my door a little bit just to get the glare. Ah, that didn't help.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're using 653 watts. Okay, so or 683. That's what we're using to run everything in your house at the same time. Okay, well, you don't need. You're either going to have your air conditioning or your furnace on. Okay, you're not going to have them both on at the same time. Okay, your well's going to run for a minute. Your build pressure's going to shut down. Your sub pump run for a minute, shut down. You know, all those items are 100% noisier than this. You know, all you heard was this stuff running.
Right.
You know, you can't-
Yeah.
This thing is quiet as a mouse. So anyway, so now, you know, if you go down here, we're using 122 watts to run the fridge, the freezer, TV lights.
Yeah.
Down from 650.
Down from 650 because we took the big loads.
Yep.
The big loads off.
Okay. So now, right now, we're running off the gas tank, which is the batteries. Okay? Because we're not inputting any power. Can you guys see this? Right, close one of the back doors just to get the glare off this screen so they can see. Try the other one. Okay. Anyway, so you can see here the output power, but PV is your solar input. Do you see how we're inputting nothing?
Yes.
So right now, this power, you know, somebody's paying for this, which means it's coming out of the batteries. Okay, well now, on the rooftop here, we've got 700 watts of solar. Okay, so you just connect it. The computer's going to pick it up. It's going to read the available power. You hear it turning on, the fan clicking on. Takes a minute for the computer to
Yeah. This is
to register.
PV voltage.
Yeah.
Input.
Takes a minute for it to sense all the incoming power. But what's nice about this is nobody's paying for this. This is free. So right now we're inputting 150 watts, and we'll start climbing.
Yeah.
So you're only using 121.
We're only using 121.
So that any excess goes into the batteries?
Any excess is going to fill the batteries. Now,
Brilliant.
Oh, very cool.
What was that?
the machine's
Turn
off.
it
Oh,
off
wait.
And it's now just feeding off.
Now the lights are off.
Hang on, hang on.
Okay, now they're back.
Bingo.
Okay, so now you're totally
now-
solar?
Now, we're running just off.
You're not
100%
draining the
solar.
batteries anymore.
The machine's off.
Oh, the
We're
machine's
running-
totally off.
The machine's off. We're running off this one
But the
wire.
solar still goes through that machine, though,
Solar
right?
is feeding. It doesn't go to the batteries. The solar is feeding the machine
everything.
and it's feeding everything.
But it
So,
still goes through there, is what I mean.
It
It's
still
not
goes through
recharging the
that.
battery, but it still goes through that machine.
It has nothing to do with charging the batteries. So your fridge, your freezer's on, your TV's on, your lights, your computer, your printer, everything's on.
Fantastic.
But who's
Why
paying-
not? Why
who's
not
paying for
charge the
this?
battery? Isn't there extra?
Yes.
Okay.
But this is
Okay.
just showing you
Okay, yeah.
how the machine works. How it has nothing to do with charging batteries. The way we've got it in our computer is we take solar, we put it to the load first. The excess goes to the batteries.
Yep.
Nice.
So when I turn this on, the excess power. So your batteries are always full. Okay.
Okay.
So when you need it, you got a full tank of gas.
And when you say takes it to the load, you mean the
This
components
is the
that
load.
are running,
Yes,
right?
these are the
And
colors, that's the
and then the excess that comes in feeds into charging the battery.
Exactly. The old system, the old solar generator crap, that was solar into batteries, batteries out into inverter, dirty system.
Yeah.
Okay. Ours is all computerized. You know, I shut this off just to show you,
Exactly. And
but you
everything
want
still
to
stays on.
leave it on. But the problem with solar is it goes in pulses. So when it's really bright, you'll see everything brighten up because there's nothing really filtering. So you need the machine on to filter the surges and spikes.
Yeah, yeah.
But for display purposes, I'm showing you that I got the machine off. Look at it. We're running off this one wire.
Right.
Exactly.
So if your solar breaks there, though, like it just did, that unit doesn't flip on automatically.
Because I
right?
have it off, but
Right.
but it will turn
So
on.
when I have this
automatically.
unit, wherever I'm going to have it, do I just leave it on all the time?
Just leave it on.
Yeah, so you never want to shut it off. I know why you did it right there.
I just shut it off just to
Just
show
to
you
display
show you
Okay.
how to get free power.
Right.
So in Africa, 50 degrees, out. The sun's so strong,
Yeah, scorching.
people are dying from the heat when they could be sitting back, turning that power into run their air conditioning all day, not
Yeah.
costing them a dime. Like, this isn't costing us a dime.
And that
This is
panel
free.
on the roof of this van is pretty small.
That's pretty small.
Yeah.
So multiply this times 100,
Yeah.
we'll power this hotel.
Yeah.
But people don't know how solar works properly. All people think is solar, sell it to the grid. That's all the government wants us to know.